Hello guys, welcome to the stream. I'm here with Proles and we are casting Group 3 of King of Sahara.
Yippity yip.
And today we may be casting both of these games, LAT 4 versus AS Underground and LAT 3 versus AL2 if time permits. So we are going to skip through some of the formalities in the beginning, or maybe we'll not spend too much time in the early game. Okay. Hey HNZ, hey Fabian, what's up HNZ? Something's wrong. I don't get that. If you read this, then you should. What's up, man? Anyway, we'll be casting LAT 4 versus AS Underground first. So, let's look at the polls. The polls say that Kayo and Oso have a 60% chance of winning. So, do you think we might see a 2-1 based on the polls?
What's the come again? What's the percentage?
Well, the percentage is 64 and 36.
In favor of who?
In favor of the LAT 4 team.
Yeah, in favor of LAT 4. Actually, I don't know if I agree with that. For me, at least, this is a 50-50. Why? Because I really don't have a clear idea of the current level of these players. So for me, it's a 50-50 to be honest. So it could be 2-1. Yeah, it very well might.
All right, let's see. And the other game is Sasori and Loki versus Blast and Thor. The only player among these four that I know has great skill in standard is going to be Blast. Thor, Sasori, and Loki. I have not seen them play standard a lot, so not sure.
Yeah, same for me.
And yeah, if I did not talk about earlier, I know Duzzles plays standard really well. Not sure about Pimp, Masterflex. Kayo, I've never seen him play, but also I've heard that he's a great player. So I'm going to see him in action for the first time today.
Yeah, from my personal experience, Kayo is at least like an Inter Plus, I think. But it was a while ago that I played him, but he seemed very decent. But I think that Pimp Masterflex is actually decent too, because I remember him. He always was a decent Nomad player, and who knows, maybe he actually is a standard player. I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's see. We're going to find out a lot of things today. Anybody who's not been following, remember this is Group 3. This is the first game we are casting for Group 3. LAT 4 versus AS Underground comes first. The winner of the first two will play with the winner of the second two, and they'll go to the second round. This is a double elimination qualifier group. That means if any team wins two best of threes, they go directly into the Super 16. Super 16 is the ultimate round, the single elimination round where you lose, you are out of the tournament. So, Proles, are you ready to start the game?
I'm ready, bro.
Alright guys, here we go. The first game between AS Underground and LAT 4. Let me check why the scorecard isn't up. Oh, where is the scorecard? Where is the scorecard? It's strange.
Oh, it's alright, we'll get it.
Alright guys, minor technical difficulty. Please give me a moment. Should be here by default. Anyway, wait, was that the problem? No. Alright. Here we go. So AS Underground versus LAT 4. We begin in 3, 2, 1. I don't know why King Hamia was observing this. Guys remember you are not allowed to observe tournament games. So
Disqualified.
so no, it's more like if the other team can they want, they can accuse you of cheating, and in case they do that, they will have the benefit of doubt because we see somebody was observing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember, it's not good for you because if the other team wants to raise a flag, they have all the rights to do so. If they don't, well, then you're lucky, and it's fine. Nothing. We will ignore anything that happens here. So on this side, we've got Caio Pompilio. I'll just call him Caio for the rest of the game. He's Persians and also is Chinese. What do you think these guys picked? I did not see the nations, but it doesn't look like they picked offensive.
Is Persians, is it not economic? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Persian, Chinese both are considered economic. So yeah, could be just random or could be random economic.
Yeah. I feel that the both teams have quite balanced nations in terms of strength because Pimp Master Flex is Spanish and Spanish is, kind of underwhelming in standard, and Chinese is as well. While I feel like Persia and America are also quite a good match. They are, worthy contenders for each other, even though I would give Persia a very slight advantage.
Oh, really? America and did you say America and Persia?
I think Persia is a bit stronger.
Okay, so this is where, yep, different player have different styles of play. I think Persia is strong, but against Americans it's just a little tricky because Americans can spam huge armies because of their free governments and the free wonder.
What was that, dude? Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, that's my dog. So my dog craves for attention. Sometimes he's playing with his toy.
This stream can't get better now, man. We had the dog on it, so it's all good.
So I have tried to put his toy away, but if he plays with it again, then I'll have to.
Nah, come on, you can't do that. The dog did nothing wrong, okay?
Okay, yeah, and the dog has it again. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be pausing the stream. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, my dog is now without.
Put to sleep.
Yeah, not put to sleep, but it is without a toy that can annoy us.
Without toy access.
Yeah, so now he's just pondering upon his life's mistakes and everything. So we'll continue.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Agency says, yeah, he thinks, or I don't know if he's laughing that or not, but I think Persian Americans are definitely close because those elephants, any nation with elephants, you cannot take them easily. You need to watch out for them. A good spam of elephants can kill any kind of gunpowder or enlightenment age army. And the funny thing is, like, you can't spam any other kind of unit because elephants, they almost take down anything that's in front of them. It's not like if you are spamming the cavaliers, those cuirassiers that the other player can spam fusiliers and take them out. These elephants, they trample everything on their way.
Yeah, they're effective against everything, and having so much HP is just OP. By the way, dude, Duzzles has some great rares, man. He has Papyrus, he has Sugar to the left of Washington, and I feel like overall actually the AS team has the better of the rares because to the right of Madrid you have Gems as well that should be in control of AS.
Yeah.
And what are the main rares for the other team, do you think?
So the other team, I'm looking through the perspective of Master Flex. They've got Furs, Peacock, Salt, Diamonds. So not bad. And the thing is, Diamond and Salt, Did I say salt? I don't know how. Oh no, yeah, there is salt, but not in there. So they have got silk and diamonds, and both are in Oso's territory. So seems to be safe to use. And same for furs, right in Io's territory. These are pretty good rares. Nothing to. I mean, nothing to feel bad about that you did not get rares. On this side, Pimp has got Dye close to him. Then there is Gems in No Man's territory. These guys have got Sugar and Pappy as well. Overall, I feel the rares are okay and perhaps balanced on both sides. Pappy on this side for Pappy and Dye for one team, and Furs and Silk for the other team. So it kind of balances out.
I think I was looking at it from Duzzle's perspective too much, because I was like, if I was Duzzles, I would be loving this, having Papyrus, having Sugar, and being America. I feel that somehow that's a strong combination, and he made use of that science level 2 already, and he's as fast as the other guys, so
that's right. And I'm looking at the aging times are late for these guys in this game. Let's check the ruin bonuses for everybody. So Pimp Masterflex, as expected from the Spanish player, has got the highest ruin bonus, followed by Duzzle. So both of these definitely got a nice start. I see that Pimp Masterflex went for Science 2, and for Spanish, if you can get ruins, it's a good way to start.
Oh yeah.
Duzzles has also got Science 2. I believe Kaio did that as well. So everybody except Oso went for Science 2. What do you think about that?
You know, Science 2 is nice, but I don't know, like, I don't think it gives you that much of an edge as in Nomad, for example. And why do I always keep referring to Nomad is because that's my, area of expertise, and I always, compare it to that. It's nice to have, but like, I don't think that also should be worth or anything that he doesn't have Science 2.
Yeah, anyway, he's Chinese, so he will eventually get Science 2 sooner or later.
Yeah.
I do see that Oso is going for Military 2. However, Military 2 and no stable and barracks, so that's a waste of Military 2 initially, because if you wanted to wait for your raids, then you would rather create more villagers out of that, or just research Civic.
Yeah. And look how long it takes for him to actually get those resources to build a stable. Like, he's just gonna get it now, and I feel like that's too late. Because with an early raid, you really want to attack as early as possible when your enemy is, very vulnerable. And actually, in the end, Dazzle is gonna have the stables up first, and he's already creating.
So, Dazzle has his stable up first. So, guys, if you're a new player or even maybe an inter player, it's always a good idea to have your Military 2 research in case you're going for the stable raids. Have your Military 2 research coincide with the creation of stable, such that when you have the stable ready, you just about finish the Military 2 research. So there is no idle time. In this case, Oso researched it first and did not have the stable, so eventually did not have as much advantage. By the way, I do like Oso's build order. Look at that, he's got a 120 and 150 eco to start with. It's better than what Duzzles has here.
That's quite a lot, and maybe being Chinese actually helped with that a bit.
Oh yeah. And on this side, I see that Masterflex went for Despot with stables, while Kaio here has got a barracks, and now he is building stable as well. He's also going for second civ, that means a third city. I like how Kaio is playing this game. He's got a wonderful wealth income thanks to the diamond and silk. Oh no, he's not using silk, but yeah, he's got a wonderful income so far. So
yeah, and actually, if you look at Kaio, if he's able to defend from raids, then he's gonna have a superb position, because his forward city there is pretty defended still, and it secures salt. So if he can just boom up and play his game right, then I see him becoming very powerful.
You are right, man. That taking that salt is going to be a big deal for his team. I'm a fan of those heavy infantry, the Persian heavy infantry, because of their range, and when you get salt, funny thing is that Kaio does not know about that salt. Look through his perspective. He has no idea that that one little patch that's not discovered is solved.
It's a nice surprise waiting for
Yeah,
him.
so I won't say that he did that intentionally, but whatever he did, did work out.
If it works, it works.
And Master
Yeah.
Flex just aged. Yes, with fam, Master Flex did come back. I hope it's not any Smurf, because there is no way for us to confirm. But it looks like he's playing fine. He does not have Com 2 yet.
I am a bit conflicted with him going Science 2 and not getting that Commerce 2 being Despot.
Well,
I feel like it
I know what he's
bottlenecks
saying,
him
yeah.
quite heavily.
It does, and since he is, I mean, since yes, he is going for Despot, he should go for Commerce 2 before aging, so that he can start using that extra
for sure.
Commerce limit.
And then I'd prefer to even skip Science 2 then and go Com 2, you know, if you really find it difficult to choose.
Oh yeah, and look at these raids. Nice raids by Kaio. Kaio is raiding the mine behind. He's also raiding this woodcutter camp. And this is the beauty of these ranged heavy infantry. You cannot do this kind of raid with any other heavy infantry, because they're just so slow and they need time to catch up with the opponent. While with these immortals, you can simply put them in stand ground position and they will clear up the whole base.
Yeah, you're right. With the traditional HIs, they chase one villager and your opponent can micro that villager, you know, away, and then you just end up chasing one Vel, not doing any damage. So yeah, indeed.
That's right. And Duzzles is doing a great job here. Look at his eco, 170 woods. He has all of his villagers garrisoned in Washington, but he probably will reach 200 soon.
Quite you know, something very dangerous for also is if you look at Dazzle's science and gold income. I mean, his science is triple that of Oso, so long term I see a problem here.
And also here, working hard on it. I just 4 farms on the third. Already has 5 farms. Making sure. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear some barking.
Okay. Looks like I'll have to lock her away. One more pause, guys.
Okay, let's go.
Be back. Meanwhile, we have got some fun facts lined up for you, and you can read them, have a laugh. Be right back. Right, we back. Let's start. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
I see Kaio also trying to raid New York. He just sent some infantry, but he saw those heavy cavalry from Duzzles and he's now going to return. So far, this game has been active. I'm not seeing simple booming from any player. Everybody is cautious. I do think that Duzzles and Oso are playing way better than the other side. Both of these guys are having a great set, like a good balance of boom and raids. And look at that near Papyrus. That's a heavy raid. 2 heavy cavalry and 1 horse archers. Duzzles is making a mistake by using militia. In such case, if you see a big army raiding you, it's always better to just run away.
Yeah, you're right. He just lost them basically, and
that's right.
That wasn't necessary.
And Oso's got a wonderful eco. Look at that, 190 food, 150 wood. Um, Not that Duzzles is behind, but it's still a little not as good. By the way, Duzzles does have a better knowledge income, 100
Yeah,
versus
check the
45.
library as well, dude. If you compare that to Osso, then Osso is in for a treat when Dazzles reaches gunpowder.
Yup, you are right.
He isn't even medieval. I mean, he doesn't even have enough knowledge to go medieval, so that just tells you how long it will take for him to get to gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Dazzles did a better job at balancing his, gold and knowledge. But of course, being Americans, you see, he has 3 universities, and with Americans you get 1 scholar for free when you complete 1 university. So he's actually using his nation's power.
Yep, he is. He is using his nation's power really well. On the other side, Masterflex, he does not have a good eco, barely reaching 100. Versus Kaio. Kaio is also not doing as good, but he's got 104 wealth income and 140 of food, so it's fine.
By the way, check Pimp Masterflex library. I mean, he is quite, advanced, you might say, but I feel like he used his resources to, research stuff in the library, and he neglected his economy. But that's not advisable. It's better to have a decent base first, and then to get your researches.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right about that. It's better to at least if you're going despot, have a 150 eco. That's the least you would expect. And if you see his resources, he's got 500 resources stacked, 500 food, 200 wood. He could definitely put that to some use.
Yeah.
On the other side, Kaio is raiding sugar now. I like these heavy infantry raids. They're doing a lot of damage to these guys.
Yeah, and Kaio seems quite good. He's using a scout. There was a scout on that sugar, so he is still using them mid-game.
I see here that Duzzles is going for 4th science. So this could mean that Duzzles has some plan in Gunpowder Age, or this could just mean that he could have a long game plan like Enlightenment, finishing Enlightenment until right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And with his knowledge income, he can sustain that kind of build. Not bad, but I am liking what Osu has got here.
He's actually recovering in the science and gold, so he's actually trying to catch up.
That's 200 eco. That's not a joke. Not a lot of people reach that. People even forget about eco after 150. On the other side, Masterflex, he's doing below average. I think he could be doing better than that. Still a 150 eco. I mean, not even 150. His wood line, that particular wood line has got raided so many times, and even now he does not have a tower on it.
He should have towered that a long time ago. Yeah. And also it seems like Kaio is doing a great job pressuring him. He's raiding from 2 sides. He raided gems while he was trying to raid that woodcutter scam, so those are moves that we like to see.
Oh yeah, he's doing a great job. He's also recovered his eco. I love how much wealth he's getting. 149. This is the Persian power.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And he's actually he has a weird library, dude. It's some Tetris action again.
Yeah, but with Persians, I can forgive the extra civic because they get that temple upgrade, vassalage upgrade for free. And that vassalage upgrade increases your caravan income tremendously. That's why he has 149.
Yep, I don't mind it. Being Persians, it's cheap anyway.
Oh, dude, look at what Oso is doing here. I want to call it a mistake, but do you see his barracks?
Yeah.
He's spamming units in his barracks, but the mistake that he is going for right now is instead of science he's going for commerce.
Let's see. Okay, AS Dazzles is building sieges. By the way, it's quite interesting that he's building 2 of them. Do you agree with that?
No, and I don't think I will ever agree to anybody building 2 sieges. This is just not.
But let's say he wants to build a siege and at the same time upgrade it. I mean, if you
I think you get plenty of time. Like if you had put that siege factory down earlier, you could still do the same thing.
Yep,
And
you're right.
because in the end you are spending resources for that second siege factory, 60 metals, you would wouldn't you rather use those resources for something else, like
Oh yeah.
like actually building siege? And here dude, Pim Masterflex has a horrible score. um I think he's going to be the old cat of this game.
Look at his large army consisting of fake units. So yeah, he's
Oh yeah, that city is not, that city is not even big. I hope it's not a broken replay, right? Like,
nah. I think
it's
he's
only
just
his game that looks
struggling.
like broken replay, because everybody else seems to be doing fine.
So yeah, Caio Pompilio is certainly gonna get Barcelona. And AS Dazzles being already Gunpowder Age and also being still, well, he's getting there, but maybe he won't have enough time to upgrade his units. If he does though, then he actually has a very large army.
Yeah, Caio Pompilio, he's an age behind, but it's just poor management from Pimp. Pimp can potentially kill his army, but he doesn't have the numbers and doesn't seem to be interested in adding more units. His eco is still stuck. He's got so much food that he can make as many villagers that he wants to get his eco up to where he wants, but it's just bad.
Sad thing for him is Pimp Masterflex, barracks and stables is so far away, and that bottlenecks him for sure, dude.
Yeah, it is far away, and I also feel he was late for this kind of attack. I mean, he could have started spamming these units way back, but he decided to do this just now when he lost the city of Barcelona. So Duzzles realizes what's happening, and he is going for a quick attack. Can you see that?
Oh yeah. And you know, I see the. Luckily for also, it seems like he's gonna be in time to upgrade his units before the actual engagement begins. So he's lucky in that sense. But his army is quite large, man. I wouldn't write him off, to be honest.
Yep. Oh yeah. Also, has got an amazing army. That's a huge army. Also has overtaken Duzzles in terms of knowledge, but still, Duzzles has more knowledge accumulated over time, and I think he'll be going Enlightenment first. So this is more of a game between who kills first, Caio or Duzzles.
Yeah. Well, right now Pimp Masterflex is just holding on, you know, thanks to his age, advantage. But Caio Pompilio, he just has to recover a bit, and then he's gonna, swipe the floor with Pimp Masterflex, because look at his gold income, his eco is in shambles, his metal income is gone. Okay, and here I see seems like also he's actually gonna take the fight.
He is, and I just saw him bribe 2 of Duzzles units. Duzzles should have a scout. This is a rookie mistake. Anybody watching this, remember, always have a scout, at least a scout in your army. If you can afford, get an explorer, the upgraded scout, because those guys are much better. They have a higher line of sight. I felt so bad because Duzzles could have killed the senator just now. Also senator, but he messed up.
I think also senator even bribed
cavalry. It was right in front. Senators do not have high HP. They are easy to bribe compared to monarchs or presidents, which have a higher HP, and they are a pain to bribe.
He should watch out though with that senator, but maybe even he's doing it intentionally to draw some fire to himself. But it seems like maybe he just forgot to.
Oh yeah, he did forget. Oh no! Maybe he just realized that in the nick of time, and he could have used. Duzzles could have used some arquebusiers to target that senator and just finish it for good.
Dude, are you serious? He makes it away. That's crazy.
Yeah, and both of these guys have got armor, so it's not like these guys they know about the intricacies of the game. I still see Duzzles has got a bigger army, but Duzzle's still making the same mistake. He lost 2 units to bribe. Oh no, he is. I'm speaking early. He got 2 explorers.
But dude, I'm actually surprised. I thought that Duzzles wouldn't get so far, to be honest. But he still has a chance here.
Yeah, so he's got the Monarch, right? The Monarch gives you faster production of cavalry, and the cavalry also have +2 attack, +2 armor. So
yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, so these units are hard to kill, and at the same time, Oso is going for weird builds, like weird research orders. Instead of science, he's going for commerce 4. I do not like that, especially against America, because America they're good at almost everything. They're good at booming. They're good at armies in the late game. So if I was also, I would try to get to Enlightenment age as soon as possible and finish him.
Also is good, but he has some weird habits. He went commerce level 4 again. There's no need for that. He hasn't even filled out his current limit really. I mean, and he's not gonna have the chance to improve his economy while he's fighting, so Com 4 was useless. While Duzzles, he has a better library setup. He can actually age. He has enough science to age. He just needs some food. And that's Civ level 3.
Well, you are right, and yeah, he has enough. He have enough knowledge to age. He just needs to find out extra
but
resources. He's going for
he's
commerce.
even winning. He's winning anyway. Talking about Duzzles. Oh, Duzzles going commerce? Okay, well, whatever. I'm not even gonna comment on it anymore.
Oh no, I feel it's fine. It's fine. In this case, it's fine to go for commerce, because Duzzles, the bottleneck for Duzzles right now is not knowledge. It's
okay.
food.
Yeah, it's all yellow, so
yeah,
that's fine.
So it's fine. In case of Oso actually did not have enough knowledge to. I mean, he could have saved that knowledge.
Also, meanwhile, I feel like Kaio is gonna win anyway, but he's taking his time. That's a bit weird. He should hurry more.
Yeah, I am a little disappointed by both of these guys, Duzzles and Kaio. They could have finished their respective opponents way back.
And while also he's actually doing a great job delaying Duzzles, and Pimp Master Flex should have used that to just kill fast here, and yeah, then just go for Washington or something like that. But
oh yeah, and Pimp Master Flex, man, I think Pimp Master Flex is probably rusty because he has not played since a long time. You look at his eco, it's bad. It's really bad, and he's playing sort of like easy AI at times.
But still, what is Kaio doing? Seriously, dude, he's hesitating too much. Oh, look at that now. Also, finally lost his city. That's gonna hit him big, I feel like. Yeah, his eco, that was actually quite an important city economy-wise.
Yeah. And from this point, Oso is going to... He's going to be dying much quicker. This is probably the time when... oh yeah, Duzzles is using both of his siege factories to spam sieges. And not a bad idea, for sure.
Oh yeah.
At this time, probably Duzzles should go and hit blue, or if not that, then just go and smash Beijing as soon as possible. He does not have much time.
Well, Beijing is pretty damn exposed, man. There's no castle there, only one tower. Also, not that much. Also lost a lot of his production units. Those 2 barracks there on the side are useless now. Okay, so yeah.
That's right. And Duzzles is going for the Beijing, so yeah, he is listening to me.
That's the way.
I like Duzzles' eco. Both Duzzles and Kaio have played really well. Still, I would say Duzzles is playing slightly better because he's been able to manage his eco and attacks quite slightly better than what Kaio has been doing.
You mean Kaio was doing it better maybe than
Oh, because Duzzles managed to keep up with all these battles and still aged 5 earlier than everybody else. So I think
yeah.
And did you notice that Duzzles just forgot about the wonder?
Oh yeah, man, he still has that wild card. He can get an instant wonder. Yeah, you're right.
He can get that wonder anytime he wants, and he's just not using.
Anyway, like in the end, I feel like Dazzles is gonna kill also faster than, you know, on the other side, Kaio can kill Pimp just because the momentum is in his favor. He aged already, while, you know, also has to just supply more army, and that uh, doesn't allow him to age because his food is getting wasted all the time on making those soldiers. So yeah, Dazzle's being an age up, he's just gonna destroy him now.
Oh yeah.
No chance for also.
And we got Cage. Hey Cage, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
This is no more a close match. I think AS probably got it. Now there's still something left that can tip the balance. That is Forbidden City. If Oso can get the Forbidden City, he can survive for longer. Just give enough time for Kaio to finish up Pimp here.
Well, I think either way.
Oh, by the way,
Dazzles.
do you see the small army that Dazzles is sending to help? I like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I really like that. I
It's
really
gonna be
like
worth it
that.
though.
Oh,
Is
no,
it
it's
big enough to make an impact?
Dude, it's completely worth it. Whatever kind of damage he can do to Kaio, it's.
Well, yeah, just
it's
slow
a-
him down. You just want to slow him down at this point. And still, you know, Kaio's army isn't that good. He still has 4 archers there, and not that many elephants. Not a lot of heavy, well, decent amount heavy cavalry, but could be better. So, yeah, this reinforcement is gonna be very welcome here.
Definitely.
And
Oh, one thing that I do hope is that Dazzles is just throwing his army into Kaio Pompeius's army. That's not the right way. He should assemble them
yeah,
first.
he needs to micro that.
You know, at such a time, it's even worth sending a villager. Like, he should have sent a villager long time back and built a barracks behind Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel I'm slightly disappointed by Pimp Masterflex in the fact that he's still not deleted Senate. He's not trying to survive. In such a tournament game, it should be your priority to survive for as long as possible while your opponent is winning. And it's obvious that you're losing, so you should have deleted your Senate a while ago.
Yeah, that's right. He saw it coming for sure. By the way, small thing, Dazzle's actually got the Colossus. So, yeah, plus 360 gold income, plus 450 knowledge. He's good, man. He's good.
He's good. So on this side, Kaio is also coming to help Oso, but it's a matter of time now. Oso, here Dazzle just needs to hold for 2 more minutes, and he'll be good. Meanwhile, here, do you see Masterflex has got militia? I like that move. I would still prefer him to move his capital away, but this is not bad.
Oof, they're actually pushing back. Kaio, this is big, man, and still Dazzles is still reinforcing more units. If you look, well, yeah, he has even more heavy cavalry there, ready to enter the fight and help Pimp. There they come.
That's right. So it looks like that's it. Dazzles is going to win this game.
Yep. And at the same time, he's still killing also here. So yeah, wonderful.
All right, 1 more minute left. Unless Oso has something up his sleeve, he's not going to be surviving. And I do feel it was bad on the part of Oso as well, that he did not even try to get Forbidden City. Right now, I'm looking at his resources, and he even has the right amount of resources to build Forbidden City. Come on, man, just get it. I can build it right now for him.
I see, man. I see.
He did not even try, and I'm telling you guys, Chinese is one of the best nations to for this Forbidden City kind of survival, because you can have instant villagers. All you need is ask your ally for food, and you spam villagers and get a safe spot for your Forbidden City.
So yeah, Kai is just showing off. I feel like building that Versailles is really not gonna do much. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and also just call GG, but not Kaio, and Kaio's the one who still has hopes. Guy's got a okay army here. Just not sure if he can take Madrid this time. On the other side, Duzzles is aging, so even if Master Flex dies, it's not going to be easy 1v1 against Duzzles.
Oh yeah, I hope that Master Flex and Dazzles are gonna be synchronized while they are, you know, a bit Pimp joined in a bit later, but it's okay. Yeah, I think this is the last.
This is the last battle.
Yep.
And yep, hey Sermon, what's up, man? You missed out some nice fights early in the game.
Oh yeah.
So this is Kaio versus Duzzle's secondary army, and Pimp Master Flex's everything. That's everything. That's all the Militian army. So I like this survival move by Master Flex. He tried his best, minus the Senate move that he could have done, but he did not give up easily, even though he started losing before Oso did.
Yep, and it's been going on for a long time, but he has always been dominated this game. He has been rated heavily, and he never actually even tried to really attack Kaio there.
Oh yeah,
because he didn't even get the chance to get in that position.
that's right. Kaio was slow. He hesitated too much. By the way, any potential sponsors looking, this bottle could have your logo if you sponsor our tournament.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you have any mug to show Prolace? we really need these
Ah
sponsors.
shit, I don't have a mug here, but
we'll
we can
get a
make it
mug.
happen.
We'll buy a
We'll
mug
get
for
a mug,
Prolace.
dude,
We'll
yeah.
buy a Prolace mug just if you're interested in
Yeah, because
sponsoring us.
guys, yeah, and also some tea company out there. I'm willing to drink your tea on stream because I love tea, so it's a win-win.
Oh yeah. Weird fam, yeah, you want to read the chat? Okay. Let me. I did find complaints from people that they could not see the researches in progress because the chat was in the right. Let me see if I can put it in a way that it does not affect any of those things. Hopefully this should let you see the chat. It's all in weird places, but when the game turns on, it will fall into place. Oh, I see what Sermon is talking about. So Sermon, I'm streaming on two places, Twitch and YouTube. So it's difficult to set this restream.io chat box like what Prolace has done. I'll have to stream to only one service for that case. I'll see if still there's a way to do it. So let's go and get into the second game. First game with victory goes to AS Underground. They just need to win another game to win this best of 3. Alright, we are ready to begin. HNZ, with reverse sweep, I mean... Yeah, with reverse sweep, I mean that... What happened to this chat suddenly? Oh, very weird things going on in the stream, but hold on a second. So with reverse sweep, we mean that coming back from the dead.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Like a comeback.
Yeah, it's like a comeback. And I'll just move it slightly up so that game scores are visible. Okay, I hope nothing important is being obstructed right now. So here we go. Uh, this is game number 2. We started 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is a lesson for the lat team. By the way, Prolez, if you were in the lat team and you just lost a game against AS, what would you be talking to your partner about? What would be your grand strategy in this game?
Well, it's clear that I think both lad guys were doing actually pretty fine. Maybe, maybe we can try that early double or just put pressure, combined pressure on one player to weaken him and try to turn that into a long-term advantage.
Yep,
Really, it's hard to pinpoint like something specific that went wrong. Really, like also was doing fine. He just lost. You can call that unlucky. I mean, someone has to lose,
yeah.
Same for Kaio. He was doing fine, but yeah, he was slow. So maybe work more on their communication. Maybe also should have told Kaio hurry up because I'm in trouble here. And in that case, maybe Kaio would have killed Pimp before even all this whole situation could have happened.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I agree with you. One more thing could be that these guys realized last game that Duzzles and Pimp Masterflex are not the same level. Duzzles is a little better than Pimp, so these guys could either double him or the other person. Probably even take out Masterflex early in the game. It's a potential strategy.
Oh yeah, I actually like your idea, man. That's very smart. So
Especially looking at Oso, who is against Masterflex, has Japanese. What a better nation to get Japanese kill early than Japanese. He even got Salt and Diamonds right next to him.
oof, that's nasty, man. And once he if he gets that third city there in the middle, and he's gonna like really lock down those rares of Diamonds and Salt, then he's really gonna be solid ASF. Also,
what's up with Masterflex getting Spanish again?
Maybe it's a curse, dude.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be happy.
I wouldn't be happy either. I like Spanish, but just not as much as any other nation. Every other nation is probably good. Maybe not Russia. Yeah, Russia I hate it a little more.
I love Russia, dude. Anyway.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Anyway, dude, we haven't even mentioned the fact that the lad team, they have two sick nations. They have Japs and they have Inca, dude. And Inca, you've said it before, that's a hack. Japanese is pretty much also a hack, I think. So they have two superb nations, but maybe we've seen AS Dazzles. He seemed to be the guy that dominated last game. So maybe his skill can still bring them the win. But Pimp Masterflex needs to play differently this game if we are about to see that happen.
Oh, yep, they have to, because Dutch is fine, Spanish is okay, but if I saw my opponents as Inca and Japanese, I will I will start fretting a little bit.
Yeah.
With Dutch, not a lot of players do the caravan raid, but these caravan raids are superb. They can delay the opponent's city, and it just costs 10 food and 30 wood. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
In fact, you can even send 2 caravans initially and call the one again later to start acting as a real caravan, while the other caravan still continues trading.
Yeah, you're right. And also, like, these caravans, these suckers, they are tough, man. 125 HP, they have 1 armor, 6 attack. I mean, for the ancient age, like,
that is
I don't think that even 4 villagers can fight it off successfully.
I don't even think anybody should try killing these caravans using villagers.
Nope.
Even archers don't kill these. You need heavy infantry to kill these caravans.
Maybe one small detail though, if you see that you're about to lose your raiding caravan, just delete it before it dies, because otherwise you're just giving free gold to your enemy.
Oh, that's a good tip. How did Inca ate so? Kaio It's so early. That was good. 90, 70.
Hmm.
So one thing is for sure, Master Flex knows how to scout. Um, 776 ruins. Even though you can say that he's got 2 scouts, but not everybody does the scouting so well.
That's pretty astronomical, dude. 700.
And yeah, and looks like Duzzles has a playstyle as a different playstyle. He always goes for a different upgrade, like science or commerce before going up an age. This time it's commerce. I
I
don't
don't know.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, but I rather go commerce too with a fast nation like even Maya or Japs or Germans. Being Dutch, that's quite interesting. I don't say that it's wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, and on this side, Kaio is going to raid with stables. Good move. Especially with Inca, you can constantly produce heavy cavalry through your metal mines.
So yeah, I like that. He has a clear game plan. That's actually very important. We can perfectly predict what he's gonna do. He's gonna make those heavies. And a fun fact is AS Dazzles is positioned, sideways, so that's gonna expose him a bit more.
That is going to expose him, but I like the position of his stable. It's right after the woodcutter camp, so it's going to be easy to protect it. Like it acts as a barrier. At the same time, you can have a light cavalry right inside this. You can even micro your cavalry around it, and then a garrison is inside when it's low HP.
Yep.
So yeah, not bad overall. Let's see what Pompilio is up to. And one heavy cavalry sent by him. On the other side, Master Flex has a barracks here versus a stable from Oso. Things could look all fine. Also really upped his eco well in the right time last game. I'm hoping he will do the same this time as well. And yeah, I just realized. So the players have switched. This is no longer Duzzles versus Oso. This is Duzzles versus Kaio.
So potentially, let's assume that Pimp is the weak link here. Well, yeah. Also looks very nice last game, so I give him a good chance.
Yep, Oso does look good here. In fact, I would love to see a forward city to protect diamonds.
Yeah, and at the same time, you just close the distance, and you might start to set up for your attack, either a medieval attack or gunpowder age.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I see no commerce 2 from Master Flex. He's following the similar game pattern like last time.
Exactly the same, dude. And I think he was the guy that went for the barracks as well last game.
Yeah.
As first, building, but everybody else prefers the stables. So yeah, and getting a barracks, what that means is that he's just trying to defend from raids.
That's right.
Basically.
That's right. With barracks, it's difficult to raid because your units are slow. You're more likely to be defending than to be raiding.
But I feel like, damn, dude, look at that woodcutter's camp in front of Alicante there. Why doesn't he have an archer there since you built a barracks anyway?
I mean, this is calling out to be raided. He's literally asking Oso to raid.
And let's be honest as well, the tower should have been there regardless of if you would make an archer.
I completely agree with that. On this side, yeah, a good game by Duzzles 130. He's gone for Dutch and Despot this time. On the other side, Kaio has got, of course, Inca, so he's got 120 wealth income. Weird fam, we are. HNZ was talking about that trivia that I've set up on the welcome screen. It shows fun facts about Rise of Nations or the tournaments. There was one fact about Old Cat in there. You can check that out after the end of this game. So this time, yeah, he does have a tower. Master Flex going to age again without commerce. let me tell you how that hurts you. It's because you are the one spending more resources to age while you don't even have any plan for what you're going to do after aging.
Yeah, so the age is just cheaper for the other guys, for the enemy team anyways, if you age first. And you don't wanna, it's even preferable to maybe let your opponent age first. Even if you have the advantage, but you're booming, you can actually pull that off, because when they age and then you age afterwards, you still have a bit time before a city is sieged down to upgrade your units, so you can actually use that to your advantage.
Yep, you are right. So I see there is a battle going on here. A small battle could turn into something big. Duzzles found out the third city of Kaio. He is sending his units to raid. Duzzles could save this light cavalry, but he decided not to. Bad decision, really bad decision there. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, come on, Duzzles. Duzzles could just kill that villager and stop this city. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh man. I'm feeling so much pain right now. He could have killed that single villager and stopped it forever. Really bad play. I expected more.
Yeah, and you're not gonna win against Inca anyway. The Inca player has so much heavy cavalry,
yeah, it's
physically impossible to win that
that's
engagement.
right. You should just finish the villager. Let him get more villagers. Meanwhile, you back up your army. And I have a good feeling. Right. Kaio does not have a barracks, so eventually, if Duzzles got some heavy infantry, they would be beating those heavy cavalry. And that I just feel that Duzzles lost on a great opportunity there. And you know what happens when you disrupt the opponent's city? It pushes them back so much. Because if he lost that villager, not only the city would be delayed, he would have to bring back 2 or 3 villagers from behind. That means further decline in eco. You missed out on a great opportunity, Duzzles.
Let's look at the rares for a sec. As always, for Duzzles, it's silver, tobacco, and gems. That's quite decent. Good rares for that gold. And of course silver for the aging discount. For Kaio, that's wine, cotton, bison, peacocks, and wool. I would prefer having all those rares. I think I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice rares.
Yeah. And yes,
somebody's not using diamonds. Wait. Why is Kaio not using diamonds and salt?
Yeah, that's team communication. I mean, also should have told him as well. If you see that your teammate forgot to use those rares, you should point that out. That's very important.
You are right. A lot of times I forgot using rares. Sometimes I also forget to notify my ally, and I know it sucks. It's really bad for the game.
But yeah, my point is it's both your guys' responsibility. Don't just think. Well, it does seem like Kaio is getting salt now. That's nice.
Anyway, agency, what you said about the bribing, I don't think so, because he had 2 heavy cavalries. He could have killed the villager in 2 shots and run away before it could be.
By the way, look at Oso's economy. It seems like he's
that's
very good at
that's
boosting
good.
his eco.
Yeah, this is something he did with Chinese as well. Last game he was at 200, around 200 in no time.
And if you compare that to Pimp, that's double. And it's okay to have a weaker economy, but it's never okay to have half the economy of your opponent. That's when stuff escalates quickly.
Dude, I don't know what's up with Pimp Master Flex. Why would he just not make more farms? And he's got army. He's got upgraded army, but he refuses to use it. I don't see these cavalry going to raid.
And also,
or going anywhere.
He has just 3 heavy infantry garrisoned in his barracks. Some questionable stuff going on.
That's right. What are these 3 heavy infantry for? What is this heavy cavalry doing near Madrid?
It's a defending.
And what's this heavy cavalry doing near? Look at that. There's these guys are meeting near Obsidian. Do you see?
they both wanted that.
Yeah, it's like a date. It's like a raiding date.
Oh yeah, I guess the purple is the woman then.
Yeah,
The purple unit.
I always see these horse archers as women.
So gracious.
Yeah. So she killed
So
the
elegant.
Obsidian. Yes, elegant. Obsidian got killed. There are still two raiders not doing anything. I don't know, maybe they want to make out or what. They need to run away, man. It's not safe.
By the way, small detail, dude. First of all, Kaio's front city is not big. I mean, he's gonna fix that, no problem. But being Inca, he has 500 gold in the bank. He should make 2 more universities, and
Yep.
that mistake is gonna cost him a lot because Dazzles is much closer to aging than the Inca player, and that shouldn't be the case, to be honest.
You are right. The Inca is supposed to be the powerhouse for economy, like especially knowledge. He did make another library, another university, and I see that he's infinite queuing the scholars. But he should have done
So
that
he
a
heard
long
me.
back. He did hear you. And did you just see that? Yes, Master Flex's mine just got raided. None of the villagers died, but still, it looks like Kaio knows that he is the weak link and he wants to take him out as soon as possible.
Yeah. And you know, every kind of harassment is nice, as well as you can balance it with your, you know, economy building at the same time. Then there's no reason not to do like these actions, even though it seems futile. It does, you know, for some, you know, for like 10 seconds, it does. Deny that metal income, and every bit helps.
I feel this game is going in favor of the lad team. They've done a great job. Kaio is, I could say, if not ahead, at least he is neck to neck with Duzzles. On the other side, also is undoubtedly ahead of Master Flex in everything possible. Number of army, eco, everything. I think at this point, the only way Oso could lose is if he gets doubled or he deletes his army and goes to sleep.
Yeah, just go to sleep. Yeah, that city is going down. He doesn't even have enough army, not even close. It's not even upgraded really. So
Oh man, that's sad. That's sad. And dude, 270 eco for also it's better than everybody else in the game.
he has more gold than the Inca guy.
What, really?
Just realize that.
193. Yep, 185 for Inca player. You are right. Thanks to diamonds, which the Inca player is not using. Yep, still not using. Kaio should.
Funny thing, Kaio is rotating to help also, even though that wasn't really needed. But in the end, it's gonna be nice because Dazzles is going there too, so everybody is going there now.
Yeah, and with Oso's army now, even if Dazzles goes there, he's just going to get beat.
Holy shit, dude. My mic is... I hear some weird sound. Wait.
I can hear some static, but it's fine. Now it's fine. Oh man, they have Master Flex messed up here. And Dazzles is going, but Dazzles doesn't have the army. I still feel Oso can take both of them on by himself.
Yeah. So, yeah, dude, this isn't good. And also, he's the last guy to age, but it's still fine. It's still fine.
Yeah, and he's got Kaio to back him up.
Yeah. And Kaio has some nice heavy cavalry, so...
Well, yeah, you're right. Master Flex, like Pimp, does like these decoys a lot. He always has these decoys. Have you noticed?
Yeah, man, and actually, you know, I thought he had sizable army, but it's a lie.
It's a lie, man. It's all a lie.
Deception, perception.
This game does not look good for AS. I wonder what we're gonna see now. Monarchy for both the AS players, and now for Caio Pompilio as well. Also, still seems to be Doing fine. Yeah, he is. He's.
Also, could have been using his traps better.
Yeah, he could be sieging something like even that woodcutter camp that's in close proximity.
Yeah, because I mean they have the military advantage anyway, so you have to use it. You can't just stand there do nothing.
Yeah, and yeah, he does like both Kaio and Oso are here. They probably have a bigger. They should know that they have a bigger army than Duzzles and Masterflex. Um,
And Dazzles is starting to feel a bit confident, I guess. He's telling Pimp to attack, but Oso's army still is the biggest one here, so I don't know if they should.
yep. Duzzles did get the 4th military, so that's something.
Actually,
Duzzles
Dazzles has
forgot to upgrade his hoplites, man. These hoplites are not gonna do anything.
what he does have though, what he didn't forget is his he has +6 armor, and that's Kaio has only +4 armor, so
So I think yeah, Kaio is going down on this side for sure.
Kaio's army got demolished actually. But the same for Pimp.
And the reason for that is because Kaio's army is coming from such far place. It's relatively shorter distance for Duzzles. Now it's come. Now we have to see if Duzzles can also take out Oso.
It's actually closer than I thought it's gonna be, dude.
It is
What the
closer.
hell?
At this time, if Duzzles can make some siege units and go to Kaio's city, then that could be good.
Yeah, because right now actually both Kaio and also are a bit weakened, and Dazzles actually is the guy with the biggest army right now. So if he had sieges ready before, it's actually a nice tip to have some sieges ready before you even plan to attack, because you never know when you have that opportunity, and you don't want to lose that opportunity because it's not coming back.
You are right, and this is the right opportunity for him to get one of these out. Whoever he's attacking, he can take out. He has the bigger army. On this side, Masterflix has taken a vow that he will never increase his commerce cap over 120.
His micro is too good, it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, I think he's nerfing himself. Look at those raids at Madrid. Nice.
Oof, even now more pressure, dude. That's heartbreaking. By the way, Dazzles versus Oso. If you look at Oso, he's actually almost ready for Enlightenment Age, and Dazzles still has to get one more research. Let me see. Actually it's gonna be quite close. I think both players will age about the same time. And the Inca player is weaker than he should have been, I feel like.
Yeah, he could have done better.
He has 700 gold in the bank, dude.
Oh yeah, he could go for that sign, spam every cavalry. Like I would spam all my stables with heavy cavalries at this point.
And add another university. Get your food up, dude. 160, I feel like that could be better.
Yeah, another reason why Duzzles is winning because he's got an extra armor. He's got +6 while it's just +4 for Kaio.
Yeah, and right now he even has the bigger army as well, so.
Hey, oh, look at that! Duzzles is sieging the castle. It's going to come down to Oso versus Pimp as well. If Oso can intercept before it's too late. So I think it's safe to say that Duzzles is the best player among these 4 because he beat Oso last game. You could say that is one unfair because America versus China, but in this game Dutch versus Inca, I don't think I would say Dutch are stronger than Inca.
Yeah.
He's done great all these games. He has been the dominant player every time. Now it's Oso is going to come. He's going to sneak.
This is big. If they wipe out his army, then okay. Luckily, Dazzles reacts quite quick. He's starting to pull back.
He does. And luckily, just at the right time, that castle goes down. The Dazzle.
Oh yeah.
Dazzle feels like he finished the job.
Yeah, so that siege didn't go to waste.
Yep. And oh man, president for also not monarchy. So he started receiving that. He started receiving that attrition the moment he entered
Oh
here.
yeah.
By the way, do you? Oh my God! Look at the capital of Kaio. Kaio's capital is so open. It could be taken right now.
Oh yeah, and actually Dazzles just returned to the job.
Yes.
Yeah, also thought that he scared him away, but no, no, no.
So
That's
this
not
is
the
this is this
case.
is the same game all over again. All Dazzles need is take out Caio Pompilio's capital, and all Masterflex needs is keep Oso busy. Masterflex has a nice decoy army. So and it doesn't matter, man. As long as he just keeps him distracted.
uh,
As long as he keeps him
dude,
distracted.
let me tell you this, man. Also, should just ignore Pimp and just go for Dazzles, dude. You
Yeah,
don't need Pimp. Pimp doesn't even have a siege factory, so
that's
he's
right.
not
Yeah,
gonna get you. He's not gonna get you.
he's not gonna do anything. Just save your ally.
And his eco is so trashy that it's gonna take him half a year before he gets, 2 sieges up. So, uh,
Dazzles
yeah.
does have a castle here that will slow down the movement for Oso. Like Oso could take that capital of Esperan.
Oh man, the more reason to just go for something else, do something else. Yeah, go for the capital of Esperan maybe.
That's right. And the capital has been taken again by Dazzles. Great play. I like what how Dazzles has been playing this whole best of 3 series. But
And
but this time the game is more exciting than last one because this time actually Dazzles is his team does not have as big an advantage as he had last one.
yeah, it seems like he's actually gonna defend this one. So hopefully also can actually make something happen now, because I feel like Kaio did his job right now. He survived this. Oh, look at this. Dazzle's army is getting sandwiched between Oso's help party and Kaio Pampilio. If he loses this
Yeah.
army completely, then
Yeah, that's going to be sad. But he just did receive all that plunder, so he should be fine. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah.
I just noticed that Dazzles does not have granary in one of those cities. In his capital city, he does not have a granary, and his granary is fully upgraded. So he could double his income from food in that second city. Just adds a granary then. And by the way, look at Kaio's army. When did he make this army?
While defending, dude, suddenly
Whoa,
just
whoa.
transformed out of thin air.
It looks like Dazzles did not get a lot of units out. I was actually happy for a second looking at Master Flex's army. Then I realized, oh, you know what? Decoys.
Nah.
It's decoys.
Oh yeah, of course. You were hopeful for a second, huh?
I was.
But now I like it. Dazzles is so dynamic this game. Now he's coming to join also again. I mean, he's coming to help Pimp again, and the structure of the map actually allows him to do that very easily.
That's right.
Which is nice.
Yeah, his team has got much better mobility than the lad team. Thanks to that little poke that's given by the castle.
Yep. And also should be warning his teammate. What's Kaio's reaction? Kaio seems to be, advancing, but I'm not sure where to though. He doesn't have enough sieges, man. He needs like 2 more at least.
He could still take Hague with 1 siege. It'll just take a little longer than.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was him, I would have just went to the Hague even without siege, even just to raid Dazzles.
Whoa! That's a big raid. That you're right. Even if not doing anything, that raid can do so much damage.
But Kaio waited so long that Dazzles is here already. So actually, he could have done a lot more damage than.
Whoa! Where is the army upgrade? Why doesn't he just clicked on the upgrade? Why wouldn't he already have it?
Yeah, dude.
And I don't get, yeah, this is bad. He lost his opportunity. He would not have to run back if he had these guys upgraded already. He's got
For
so
sure.
many resources, over 1,000 wealth. What is he
What the
doing?
hell, dude? I would have. He still doesn't have that third university, and he could even have 4 universities.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, by the way, also he's finally making progress. No more cheeky, survival
Mm-hmm.
tactics by Pimp. I think this is the game that Pimp might go down finally.
Yeah, he will, he will. And it also is last game's Dussel. He's the one
Yeah,
with the best eco. He's the one with a huge army. He's even aging to industrial now.
and he can beat actually both Duzzles and
Yep,
Pimp
he
right now.
can. He can.
So
Look at, man. That's a horribly huge army. I don't know how he got there. And even though has such a big army, a rookie mistake, no scout.
oh, that could prove very fatal. Red Fort by Kaio.
Wait.
Finally putting that
But
goal
that's
to use,
right.
I
That's
guess.
right. That's a good place for the Red Fort.
Yep. Kinda like it. It's exciting to see this wonder in some games, you know?
Mhm. I have this nice strategy in my mind that if you put Red Fort in medieval age with Egyptians, or even as any other nation in gunpowder age, and that's one case when you have marbles. Do you know how much you can save? Because Red Fort gives you instant upgrade. All the fort upgrades are free and instant. So if you look at it, you're saving on the cost of all those upgrades, and you're also saving on the time of all those upgrades by investing earlier.
Yeah. And actually, if you have a castle already, maybe it's not that more of a hustle to get a red fort instead of the second castle, because the second castle costs more as well.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So I
I
think,
mean, what I was saying is not get a castle, just get a red fort.
oh, from the first,
Yeah.
from the
Just
first
your
go.
first castle should be a red fort, and that would make it so easy. Oh man, that
Did you
almost got
see
denied.
that?
Just
All
got
those
denied. Just got
villagers
denied.
died.
Just got
Oh my,
denied.
dude, there were 8 villagers building that wonder. In 5 seconds, they just died, man.
Oops, that hurt.
Holy,
That
holy
hurt.
moly.
And also is cleaning Masterflex here. Masterflex is back with his army of decoys and Minutemen. Oh man, this is so funny. This is so funny.
This is just the same stuff
I
as
will remember this game. It's like Masterflex. That's the way he plays. He even got removed scholars so that he could turn them into Minutemen.
quite advanced there, I say. But yeah, he still has only one city left, and those are basically all his units here that are about to die. So
Oh yeah.
and maybe Kaio can survive just because it's his home territory.
I don't know, because Duzzle's getting another. Duzzle's is getting good amount of reinforcement, but even if Duzzle's takes Oso City, I mean, even if he takes the capital, Oso still got a huge army which he is eventually going to send to Duzzle's.
Yeah, well, realistically speaking, it's over anyway, because I don't see Dazzles winning against also with that economy.
That's right. That's right. Oso has got a 400 food, 370 wood, compared to Duzzle's, who's got about 250.
So yeah, Dazzles has only one siege there, so if
Yeah, he brought sieges, but they got killed.
dude, yeah, Kaio could have killed that siege,
In
but
such
yeah.
times, sieges are so important. If you could get a deal where you could replace one of your units and get a siege instead, you would gladly take it. I would even replace
Oh man,
three
you
of my units. And,
triple spam that.
yeah. And this is the last seed for Masterflex, last city. And dude, again, man, this is the same kind of thing I don't like, because I feel Masterflex could have tried to survive at least. He sees that Duzzles is winning here. He is going to take the capital. The least I would expect from him is to get a Forbidden Cities and just stay in a corner, because it boosts your team's morale. I would rather have a weakened ally than a dead ally.
Oh, for sure.
For Dazzles, if Dazzles knows that Masterflex is somewhere there recovering, even if he's weak, he's not going to help. I would be happy that at least for 5 minutes, if I hold on, my ally will be back on his feet and he'll help me. But this kind of game where he just gives up, that's bad.
And also, like, being that player that's almost dead, just build your eco up to, like, I don't know, 150 at least, and then you can just be the raiding guy. Just raid your opponents, and you can do a lot of damage that way as well.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
And yeah, also is here on the job. Dazzle's army getting sandwiched for the second time this game.
And that's not even the big army. That's the helping army. We got a big army from Oso that's going to take the city of
Oh yeah.
Pagan.
It doesn't have a supply wagon, but yeah.
But yeah,
Doesn't need one.
So there comes the G. Quickly, units killed, highest by Dazzles. Dazzles easily was the MVP of this game. It just Masterflex did not play as well as I would expect. Man, that's a 1-1. So we are eventually going to see a 2-1 score, just like the polls predicted.
Yep. Bum, bum, bum.
So here I am in game number 3.
Same for me.
All right, guys. This is the final game between AS and LAT. Looking at the time, I don't think we will be casting another game. Let's still see how long is this one. But we probably do not have time to cast another best of 3 today.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
So the first looking at these nations, Lakota and Nubians against Romans. What? This is, I think AS has been cursed. AS has been cursed. One of their players has to be Spanish.
Nah.
If it was Masterflex's Spanish, I would call it cheating and just
Yeah, you're really gonna do me like that, Rise of Nations, I would say.
Yeah, this is so bad. Look at the other nation, Nubians so good. Lakota is so good.
Lakota, dude.
And last game they had Japanese and Inca, and one of these guys always has to be Spanish. I don't know what kind of specific random they're choosing, but they're choosing the wrong kind of random.
Well, let's see, maybe Dazzles can make something happen being Spanish this time. Who knows? By the way, you know, if you look at Kayo, if I was Kayo and I first of all, I see that I have Lakota. Secondly, I get into the game, I see that I have horses on my damn city there.
Ooh.
I would be like, I got this game in the pocket.
I got
nothing
this.
nothing can go wrong at this point, you know. I would be confident as hell.
You are absolutely right. I'm just ruin. Lookout scouting here, and there's a ruin. I wonder if Kayo does that or not. He should be doing that. He should be doing that.
By the way, I kind of like his scouting. Maybe some more villagers, but his pattern is pretty nice. I mean, if you look at it, it's nicer than what the other team has, which is a lot more straightforward, a lot more simple. You know, the noobs usually their scouting pattern is a bit mechanic, yeah, like very straight. While the better players have a more of a dynamic / organic scouting style. So yeah, that's something interesting.
That is. Oh, Lakota, man, this is a different kind of game style. I just realized I've never tried it myself, but I see that Kayo is going for science too. I've never seen.
I'm really curious.
I'm curious too. Let's see if this works out. If it works out, it could be a new meta for Lakota, because everybody knows, of course, Lakota is going to get more ruins. And if this science thing works, then he's just a genius.
Yep.
But if he doesn't get ruins from this point a lot, then yeah, good luck.
Yeah. By the way, that wool there in Oso's territory, that's gonna be a nice addition for Kayo. You know, just connecting the dots a little bit.
That's
What
right.
does Duzzles have? Furs. Well, it's alright. It's nice having furs so close to you, so safe. Silver in his corner. Cotton. Um, actually, sugar for Pimp and pretty safe as well. He hasn't scouted that though yet, so that's a bit sad for him. He has gems as well. He has some nice rares in his territory, but he should
Yeah,
scout.
it just as Pimp has not been performing very well through these series.
Yeah,
That's
sad.
yeah, he has not scouted any rare in his territory. But luckily, he has got the Spanish guy in his team, so he'll tell him. Have I ever told you that Lakota and Spanish on the same map is a really bad thing for both of these nations?
Well, both are surely fighting for the ruins, and they both end up with having less.
Yeah, so they both are competing for ruins, and I feel one of them is going to get a little more lucky, and the other player is going to be left
Yeah,
salty. Like, oh, how could I not get ruins?
yeah,
Despite being
and it's actually
Lakota.
quite difficult to like see which nation is better off in terms of scouting. Like, is it Lakota with having a lot of like a lot of villagers, or is it the Spain with having 2 scouts? You know,
Oh yeah.
it's difficult to
And
assess.
a weird thing here, well, with Lakota and everything, Kaio has clicked up at 350 mark. Not a bad mark to go up. It's just that he had these resources stacked in his inventory for such a long time that you could have used them for creating more villagers, or he
Yeah.
could have got this market way earlier. He still doesn't have a market, by the way. So this is a horrible start for Kaio. And I'm saying from the perspective of Lakota, with the kind of ruins that he's got, he could have made it much better.
Well, yeah. Let's see what his game plan is. You know, Lakota sometimes can throw you off if you try something funky because it's something new. You know. Barracks already. He's not building anything yet. So.
And it looks like a defensive barracks because I still don't see units being produced.
Yep, dude. What is Pimp Masterflex second city placement? Do you understand it?
I do not understand it because there would be no reason to put that city.
There's nothing there, dude.
There's nothing there.
Dead land. Only dead land.
Yeah,
While
he could have been close. He could have been closer to the 2 mountains.
Cotton, he could have actually denied Kaio that cotton.
You mean
I mean
silk?
that's silk, yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now I feel like Kaio has that silk now under his control.
I think any other place would be better than where he has put down city because it does not give him any advantage. There are no natural barriers. The city is so easy to kill. You can come in from any direction and just take that city.
Yeah, and you know also why I love this city by Kaio actually is, you know, first of all he got that silk. Secondly, his positions, you know, Pimp is positioned sideways completely, and I'm sure Pimp is gonna forget a tower again or something, so he's gonna get raided. But also, if you look at gems, now it's pretty much in no man's land. You know, Pimp isn't gonna be using gems now because
He doesn't know about
exposed.
gems, and
He doesn't know about it anyway.
I believe Duzzles has not pointed out, which also is a fault of Duzzles.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. There's a Spanish teammate. What the hell? Or maybe he knows about it but hasn't went there.
No, I mean Duzzles should point out that there is gems there, and you should know about it.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
Whoa,
Well,
another barracks in this corner from Kaio.
I would prefer damn stables. Why are you gonna raid with heavy infantry, dude? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, especially because these heavy infantry are easy to bribe through the senator.
But you know the problem is he's sending 2 heavy infantries to both the cities. Oh no, the barracks is already done actually for Pimp. I thought
Yeah.
maybe
So
wasn't
for
there.
raiding, that's why for raids, stables are always better. Barracks is good when the opponent does not have anything to defend with. But once he gets his own barrack or stable, it's better to send cavalries because cavalries are fast. They can run away when you're in danger. If you're sending infantry, they almost always die.
Yep. Or they get away with like 5 HP.
Yeah. And you wish they died so that you don't have that excess cost of your new heavy infantry.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
Kaio
that looks
is
good, man.
Dazzles, let me see. Yeah, Dazzles.
120 eco is pretty fast actually. Already siege, so he's actually. It seems like he wants to attack quite soon.
And
Um,
Oso here, so this is Oso's time for revenge. Oso's got a much better eco. I mean, he's got a much better civilization than Dazzles. He also got a slightly better eco than Dazzles. Let's see if he can take off the crown from Dazzle's head, the crown of being the best player in among these four.
By the way, dude, kind of funny. You know, Dazzles right now, he has the same, almost the same play style as Pimp. The past games, he went Science 2, Mill 2. The only difference is he has a Senator, which makes that, you know, he isn't capped at 100 economy. It's 150 for him, so I like it more. And also, Pimp actually didn't go for the same strategy as he went always. This time he went just Civic level 2.
And I'm sure he'll still cap his eco at 100.
Nah, his wood is plus 120. What are you talking, bro? He got this.
Oh no, I think it was 120. Anyway, double raids. So it looks like the LAT has made changes to their strategy. They know that who to raid, and that's a good thing. You should know that your opponent, who is the stronger opponent, so you should be bringing him down.
Oh wow, man, these raids are beautiful by Caio, as you see, and also that one horse archer at Madrid did so many damage.
Whoa,
did so much damage.
Double raids for Dazzles, man. I feel bad for him, but in any case.
And also nice of him to deny silver there in the corner. He built the tower there.
That's a good tower there. In fact, Caio could even send his merchant. I wonder he was.
And look at that small detail. Look at that corner again. Look at those militia. He's gonna use those villagers that he used to build now to raid. I guess it's kind of funny.
That's funny. That is funny, man.
That is funny.
I'm liking this. I think with these double raids, Dazzles is not going to be as strong. And
yeah.
So, Master Flex here, Pimp. I just noticed I've not seen Master Flex ever raid. He's just raiding right now, but I've not seen him raid in the past few.
No, but now, sadly, that mine wasn't filled out. If it was, then
it could have done a lot of damage.
And I feel like Caio, maybe he just underestimated Pimp a bit, because normally that metal mine there is 100% tower, because you're protecting horses at the same time.
He forgot. He did not even care to scout the other merchant.
By the way, something funky. I don't know if it's a mistake, but actually it seems like also he's trying to build his third city in Caio Pampillo's territory in the middle there. In the midsection, a bit above, a bit higher. To the left. To the left. We are looking at blue, Caio.
Oh yeah. You're right. He is. Yeah. Whoa. What could be? Maybe they are trying to double Master Flex, but I still don't see why you would want to get your city.
I thought maybe because also I think Oso's game plan is to boom, so he doesn't want to close the distance with Dazzles, which I kind of like. You know, there's some distance between them right now, and I don't know. This city is just here to annoy Pimp, but he could have built that city closer to that gems. I don't understand why he just didn't build it on the border there. That would have secured that gems.
Oh wow, look at this. I was not expecting Caio should be playing better than this. Why does he have a 88 eco? Why is he capped at 100? He should definitely be at 150 by now.
I think I see the problem. He just forgot to build the Senate, which that means he can't get the Senator, which means he's capped.
That's bad. So looks like he's about the same level as Master Flex right now. Master Flex still capped at 120. He is true to his oath. He is getting a castle at a place which I don't completely agree with. This castle could be better in the second city, or even center. He could use this castle to
Yeah, I see.
to push his
Actually,
own border. But that's a weird place for the
he
castle.
could even, with that castle just almost defend two cities, kind of. If
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
build it next to the metal mine there.
And this castle is not going to protect anything, almost nothing. Maybe it will
Nope.
protect the closest farm, but
Yeah,
nobody else.
even in a full-fledged attack against Rome, it's still not that effective, man. I think you could easily take that city. By the way, I wanna point something out. Look at also, like, I think my prediction was a bit right. He's building his eco. If you come, we're talking about also there. His economy is still boosting. I remember it was around like 150, 160. He's almost capped at 200.
Oh, yep, he is. He's
Um,
doing great here.
and he's raiding at the same time there.
I feel those initial double raids for Duzzles, they hurt him bad.
And I feel like actually Dazzles went for completely the wrong strategy to use against a boomer like this. Like, he's preparing himself for an early attack, but at the same time he's not doing anything either.
Yeah, he's got a
So
siege, and why I don't know why this siege is going to Madrid. What's the point of this siege going to Madrid?
maybe it's
Defensive siege?
something
It's gonna throw rocks at raiders.
something we have never seen before. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
this could be. Yeah.
And he has
whoa, no! I'm sorry, man. I completely misjudged it. So
Oh,
this siege is
the
actually going
tower.
for the tower. I'm sorry, Duzzles, if you're watching this. That's you.
Well, it's still not a great move because, bro, you are not doing well right now. Also,
You know what?
he
A
doesn't
good thing.
feel pressure.
A good thing here could be Duzzles could get his third city behind. That's a nice wood patch. That's two metal mines, perfect for a third city, and then he can bribe that tower.
I would like that much more and would be faster as well.
Yep.
So yeah,
And now, if he's not getting his third city there, that third city could go in front so that he can close the gap and he can start killing Oso before he goes too strong. A consistent pattern from Oso is that he goes for Commerce 3 before Science 3, and almost always.
man, he always goes for Com 2 Mill 2. Like, while usually you would see Science 3 and Mill 3.
Oh yeah. I am disappointed a little bit again by Masterflex. He's not using sugar. Sugar, everybody should agree to that. It's one of the best players in this game.
Okay, like stay with him for a sec. If you have 400 wood, like, just select your villagers from your metal mine, because metal isn't that important sometimes. I prefer to use my villagers from the metal mine to boost my food income. Just build like four farms, build a granary, and your food would have been almost 200.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
right.
it
Yeah,
really
that's a lot of
doesn't
wood.
take that much effort. Like, you just have to do it.
And as Weird Fam said before, it's possible that Masterflex is very rusty and he just is not in the same mood. Like, he could
Yeah.
put down a farm here. He could do so much right now, but
And
for some reason he's hesitating. Oh, by the way, just notice Kaio put his third city in the place where I thought Duzzles could put his. Close to where Duzzles could have put his third city.
oh yeah, I see.
And,
He's actually-
and I can see that now Kaio's attention is completely towards Duzzles. Kaio is not even paying heed towards Masterflex.
I love it.
He
dude.
doesn't care. That's the perfect way to do it. You know who's the one that matters.
They finally learned, in the third game that just leave Pimp alone. He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, yep. Pimp is not a problem. These guys know that, and that's a good way to play. You want to adapt with the game. Pimp still has not made any efforts to attack. He has got an upgraded army, not doing anything, just sitting there, waiting for something to happen. His eco is stuck at 113, so he did break his WoW, and he has upped the commerce limit to 130 for
Well,
himself.
I'm already quite happy that he has a siege factory, but his
Yep.
economy is again just half of that of also.
Yeah, and I see on this side that I don't think Duzzles can kill Oso, but he will have a better chance as long as Kaio does not raid him. If Kaio is consistently there raiding his bag, then well, good luck with that.
Dude, Pimp is redeeming himself. Check out Wool there.
Yeah, I see that, but
No, no, no.
Oh yeah, he is. He's raiding something.
Like
That's
a
good.
pro, dude.
He's raiding
That's
something. That's good.
that
That's
is
good.
nice.
That's nice.
He actually can. I think also doesn't notice maybe because, but he yeah. Anyway,
And I like Dazzle's army. What I don't like is that he does not have enough siege.
yep. And the age coming in for also, but Dazzle shouldn't even think about aging, to be honest. He shouldn't even
And
think
here
about
Madrid
it.
is getting sieged. Um, are we going to see any reaction from Pimp? Because the expected thing is, oh, whoa, look at that, more raids from Dazzles. Man, this is good. Dazzles is doing the best he can. Do you see these
Oh yeah,
this
I see,
this
man.
party of 3 taking down caravans?
And
Man, that's
wow, he's
nice.
catching a lot of those.
That's nice. And
Wonderful.
If Masterflex comes and saves Dazzles, that's the only way this can work out. Else, well, else,
But Master Flex is really planning to make it in time to Madrid. You're never gonna make it, even with this small army by Kaio, I think. Well, Kaio should use his heavy infantry there just to attack, because there's no tower, so the city is
yeah.
free to get, you know, like small things like that. Like I would never let this happen.
And I think Dazzles should fall back his army while his heavy infantry are attacking the city. They are being killed.
And they are gonna get killed very
They are
fast as
gonna
well.
kill very
Archers
fast.
and
Oh
arquebusiers.
no! It's better to save your like.
Yep.
Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. I did not expect this kind of play. Um, Now, actually, Pimp has got a nice army, and if Pimp helps Dazzles, he goes to Matara, and yeah, Dazzles really needs that because he is his. You look at his library; he has no
Yeah.
plan of reaching Gunpowder Age.
Nope,
anytime.
not even a hint.
This is the time when Dazzles need to come to his rescue. Dazzles still, even though Dazzles is still stuck at 130 eco, I think it's he's got enough army to make some difference here. Oh man, Dazzle's siege are just moving into the city of Katara, and they're going to get wiped out.
That happens to me sometimes. I hate that.
I hate that too.
And actually, Pimp did a good job. He actually deflected Kaio's attack attempt at Madrid there, and just in time as well. The city was almost down. But how is he gonna reinforce his army there? That's gonna be another question. So maybe he should actually shift focus to also city there. You know, just make a secondary army with sieges, and that way he's actually gonna divert Osso's attention, and you know also can't really afford to fight for his forward cities right now because
Yeah.
Dazzles is really yeah, Dazzles was pushing him. So
I think if Masterflex attacks below the third city for Oso, then it's going to be taken out very easily.
should be able to get
Yeah,
it.
Masterflex has a single siege. I wish he had more sieges, but it's fine. If he can take that first city, that would lift a lot of pressure off Dazzles, because Dazzles is probably panicking right now. He's going for Commerce 3. No.
Is he?
He's going for Commerce 3.
It's not needed.
Kate says that they switched account for this game. I still don't think they switched account.
Why?
Because Dazzles is playing fine. It's just that he had too much raid. He got raided too much.
Yeah. And his game plan again, that thing again.
I don't know why Dazzles did not go for the spot if he was planning to attack early. I saw him getting Siege Workshop earlier. Because he has a commerce limit of 250, he's not even filling 200 right now.
And also look at Kaio's capital there. It is completely exposed. No, it's in the front, in the middle by
oh my
Kaio.
God.
It's just sitting there like a sweet piece of candy. I'm just about to put it in my mouth and I'm like
oh my God, come on, Masterflex, just go for this capital. This is like a sweet candy. Yeah, you're right, man. It's so much in front. Kaio has the siege. He has everything. I mean, Masterflex has got it, man. Just go for it. Masterflex has been playing so defensive this game.
But
It
where
kind of
are the
hurts. It kind of hurts
siege?
me, and I know like we are commentators. We're supposed to be unbiased, but
I
it
mean, we make a point still, right? We make a
yeah.
point, so it's fine.
He's still true to his vow. 130, nowhere above 130. So and he's stacking resources, which is good. Every good player should be stacking resources.
He's really committed to that, huh?
Yeah, he he's,
He's a trustworthy guy at least.
he is. And guys, if you get a little roasted in the game by us, please don't take it personally. We're just
Yeah, we
having fun.
love you all.
We're just
I'm
having fun.
serious. Yeah. And yeah,
Nice, nice.
also,
That siege is right where it should be, in the siege factory, not doing anything. All's good, all good.
dude, this game is a bit comical. Like now, Pimp Master Flex, his only army is basically now in Dazzle's territory. But
Yep.
now also he shifted his attention back to Pimp, and Pimp doesn't have anything here. He's trying to mass up army now, but he's not gonna be able to do anything with that eco. He won't
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to stop also there.
And I have to give the medal of the best boomer to Oso. There's no
Yep.
second thought about that. 270 eco in Gunpowder Age. You don't see any, even pro players don't have that kind of eco in Gunpowder unless you allow them to boom too much.
I like this also guy. He's a bit weird at times, but he makes it work anyway.
Yes, he does. And last game, I saw him spam armies that were magnificent. That those huge armies could take down anything in its way.
Yeah.
And what with the kind of army I'm seeing from Kaio, not bad, not bad. I do wish we could see a little bit better from Pimp, but Pimp is just leaving his second city to be taken out. There's no defense, nothing there. This city is ready to be taken. It's being served on a platter.
By the way, would you agree with me that Kairo doesn't have a reason to fight those two guys right now, because he knows that they are winning. He knows that Pimp is here, and he knows that also is gonna make use of this advantage. So he should
right.
just, you know, try to hold right now, because by aggressing too much, you might actually get caught and lose your army, and then suddenly you are effed.
Yep. I know he's just keeping. Oh no! Maybe so. This could be such a nice thing to double team Pimp, as one of I think Viet Fam said that just double team Pimp. These guys have got a perfect opportunity. Both Duzzles and Pimp are on this side. Pimp has got nice decoys as well, and real army this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there goes the city. There goes the city, just waiting to be taken.
To be honest, a double isn't even needed, because also got it on his own. But Pimp's army is big though, I'm gonna give him that. He has a couple fakes, but this time his army is actually pretty decent. He has like 8 heavy knights, which is decent.
Which is decent. So Pimp Masterflex has definitely shown a better kind of game than we were used to seeing in the last 2 games. It's just that it's still not up to the point that I was expect. He had the army powers all the game. If he wanted, he could have taken that capital for Kaio. He could have punished Kolo for making that city here. There were so many things that could be done, but he failed to do that. In fact, even when Madrid was being attacked, I think Pimp could have just gone for Lakota capital, and Kaio would be forced to come back instead of continuing to attack Madrid.
Yeah, for sure. And even I think he could have gotten that capital even while providing that help to Dazzles. If he had a decent eco, at least he would have been able to, you know, mass up a couple sieges and start producing army there.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Dazzle's army is quite goofy.
Yeah, it's a lot of Javelineers, but they are going to convert to Archbishers. Finally, Dazzles is H4. To be honest, I think there is possibility for AS to still win because Masterflex has got an army. I never thought I would say this, but Masterflex is the player who's playing the best. He's capped at 120 eco, now 140 food. He has so much knowledge that he can age to enlightenment right now. Meanwhile, Oso is just booming his heart out. 300 eco and almost maxed out at 300.
Yes,
Wow.
6 caravans already, man. That's unusual to have even before Enlightenment Age, you know? 6 caravans running. But let's see. I would love if Kaio would have gotten doubled right now, but because I mean that city there, it's well, yeah, maybe it's worth defending it, but I mean, you need to have a win somewhere in order to tip the balance. So maybe doubling Blue
yeah.
and destroying his army would be beneficial.
Oh man, yeah. Red has a smaller army, but most of his army is infantry, so he can afford putting them behind. Green needs to come back and help. Oh, by the way, both Pimp and Oso are aging. The only difference is their economies, and everything else the same. Nice army sizes for both. There also has aged. Of course, Duzzles is nowhere near aging. I like this double. This is going to bring down Kaio's army for sure.
Yeah, I like this as well. Yeah, and he's even falling back. You're gonna catch him while he's running away. This is perfect. Like, this is the stuff that they need right now in order to maybe come back. But yeah, also is going for it again.
Oh yeah, finally, Oso is back to his place. He has taken that city. It should not hurt Master Flex because already he has got a low eco, so that reduction won't make any difference.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah,
change that
eco
much.
is not his strong point. His strong point is the armies, and that's
Yeah.
what he has.
You know, I like that Duzzles and Pimp, they are fighting along each other, shoulder to shoulder. I mean, what more can you do, really?
That's right. They are trying their best.
That upgraded army, though, by also is quite large as well. So
yeah, that's a decent army. That's kind of army I would expect from
Kaio should still move in from the back there.
He's raiding, and those raids are powerful. He's got 7 ranged cavalry.
Now Pimp Master Flex economy is probably yeah, for the medal at least
about
almost
the same.
non-existent. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. No.
Dude, those 8 of those, you know, ranged
ranged cavalry, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like every citizen that you meet is gonna just evaporate. But by the way, Pimp Master Flex is doing a pretty decent engagement there, I feel like.
Yeah, he's keeping Oso busy. For the least, he is doing that. Oso has got 310, all 310 maxed out. This is good. Master Flex just lost another city. I mean, now he has only 2 cities. He's been running around all game, first helping Duzzles, then helping himself right now. Duzzles, I believe Duzzles is actually close to aging. He will age in next 5-6 minutes. But by the time Duzzles ages, we will probably see Oso age again. Also going for democracy, by the way. He went for democracy last game as well. I feel he likes that government. Not a lot of people go for democracy, so this is a unique choice.
I used to go democracy as well in the past, but Boo told me not to. I trust him.
And yeah, trust Boo. That's the iron. Duzzles is left alone to fight Kaio Pompilio here. No, he won't win that exchange.
Nah, and Pimp is, you know, doing his signature move, hashtag fake army, hashtag what is that?
Yeah, hashtag decoys.
Hashtag decoys, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And there is some real army by Oso which looks bigger than Pimp's fake army. That's a matter of concern.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, quite a nice army composition as well. He has a lot of Fusiliers, and I feel like in the Enlightenment Age, a lot of players forget about those, while they really can make a difference.
Oh yeah, Fusiliers are amazing. By the way, Kaio just said that he's going to attack Duzzle's capital again, And there he goes. Nice. So this is the way you play with Lakota. You keep moving. You move so much that your opponent just gets frustrated. And this red fort is in a perfect position that even if AS wants to take the city of Sihasapa, they will not be able to.
Yeah, that's right. By the way, I'm a bit embarrassed for us because we actually forgot to say something that I feel is quite interesting to point out, and that is actually Pimp, Masterflex, and Dazzles are literally completely separated from each other.
Oh yeah, there is not even a single point that of their territory that touch each other.
And yeah, that red fort there is interesting, man, right in the middle between the two players.
And these guys don't know about it. So if there's a chance that Dazzles could run into that fort.
He can't even go back to his hometown almost. Look,
oh, and
Kaio is
remember, this fort has a gigantic range. This has such a nice range.
And that tower would have been so amazing if it got complete.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Whoa. This is a funny game. Nice use of Lakota by Kaio. I feel that if Masterflex and Kaio, I mean that Masterflex and Dazzles wanted, they could have taken this city a long time back, but they were just too much embroiled in all their own battles. And oh, okay, Masterflex has broken his vow, and now he has reached 160 food income.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
That's
too.
good. And also we're seeing a similar pattern from him like last time. Giant armies. That's what he's. I think he should be known for his giant armies. And these armies are just formidable. There's no way to beat these. And that's actually the power of President, because President allows you to create more units, even though they're not cheaper like the Monarch, but they are created faster.
So you win in terms of time in that case.
So I think for defense, if you're in your home territory, you got a lot of barracks and stables, and you got a whooping economy like your Germans, and you got a 300 something with like what also has a President is not a bad choice, because you can spam an army so quick, you quicker than your opponent, and you can defend.
Yeah. Since you're probably booming anyway, that defensive ability is probably gonna come in handy. So.
Oh yeah. And now you also know that since your opponent went for Monarchy, he will be spamming Cavalry, so that gives you a reason to go for Fusiliers, spam Fusiliers.
That was actually a mind-opening thing you said there, yeah.
Everybody's H5 also is going for Industrial, but this is, I think this game is close to being over. Dazzles is helpless. Both Oso and Kaio have boomed up a lot. I feel these games were quite close.
I think Oso is forgetting that Pimp has a fake army. I mean, he could easily kill that army.
Oh yeah, Oso still does not have a scout. So also, if you're watching this, well, remember, this could be a big mistake. You could be penalized for this if your opponent has spy. And whoever is going to play Oso's team again, watch out. He does not use scouts. You know what to do.
I know what to do, yeah, but I won't tell anyone what it is.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these games, I feel like both teams sometimes take too long. Like they either hesitate or they just prioritize booming. I don't know, but in a real pro game, the pressure never lets off.
Oh
while
yeah,
in this
never.
game, while the players are very good, they do allow themselves a bit more breathing time between the fights.
That's right. If you have a lot of time of relaxing, everybody not in this game.
Where did Lakota's army go? Did it just get killed?
No,
oh yeah, go back, heal, go there.
And this time Dazzles cannot help him because there are two towers in between and there is this red fort. There is no way that Dazzles can help.
I love this whole setup, dude. It's so crazy. He just blocked them off, man. He barricaded them away from each other.
Oh yeah. HNZ has cracked the code. He's going to make decoys. A good thing he's not participating, else he would be beating everybody with that technique now.
For sure, man. So yeah, those glorious tanks here.
370 eco for Oso, that's crazy. He has to have one of the best boomers in his class. for sure.
Yep, I agree with you.
I think he's that kind of
And
player that you can't allow him to
no, you
boom.
shouldn't.
Yeah,
Even I wouldn't like. I wouldn't. Yeah, I know that if I let him play his game, that he's probably gonna outboom me, dude. Like, who knows?
yep, for sure. Look at those giant armies. There's no beating this army unless you double him. So he's the
Yeah,
kind of player you want to take out early in the game before he gets a chance to
and
show his
also
best
it's
self.
kind of funny that Pimp Master Flex really like physically, literally doesn't even have a chance to build an
Nope,
army that size. So, I
nope.
mean, he's almost guaranteed lost.
And that castle is in a place where they don't even need to worry about this castle.
Yeah, and yeah, look at Duzzle. He's just derping around there.
Oh yeah, doesn't have a choice. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
He
nah,
could take a
nah.
long, he could take a really long detour. Actually, if I was Duzzles, I would go for this capital. Blue's capital is still exposed.
Yep.
It's better than taking this city because this city is not going to give him anything. This city has zero economic benefit for Kaio.
Yeah. And Rome is just surrounded. It's gonna get sandwiched, as we like to say.
And instant kill for Pimp.
Oppa.
Yeah, I think Dazzle, since Dazzles was going to resign anyway, he should have at least tried to take the capital so he goes out like a boss.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh no, there was a castle there, so yeah, my bad. So it's just the Dazzle's perspective. I could not see that castle. Whoa! I was expecting AS team to win this especially after what they showed us in the first game.
Me too.
So
But
it's clear that Lats learned their lesson. They knew who to target through this game.
if you're gonna talk about the players' performances, then you can say that also and Duzzles clearly are the better players of their team.
Mm-hmm.
While the second players, Kaio and Pimp, they are more of a they are in the shadow of the star player. But
But
Kaio
still,
did
I think
play.
Kaio is better than Pimp
Yeah.
every time in this game. And this
Yep.
brings me to a very important point. We all do this a lot, right? You have a new player who wants to play in a pro game, and you got two inters, and you would often say, "Oh, let's do a 2 versus 2 where the pro will side with the noob." Um, and that's what happens. The pro player usually gets doubled by the inters, and even though it looks like it's balanced, but eventually he gets doubled and he loses the game.
Yeah,
So
it's still hard to win against two inters
so
for sure.
so this is the same kind of thing that happened here. Not calling Pimp a noob, but he was definitely not as good as the lad team guys. While Duzzle seemed to be better than everybody else, the lad team knew that he's the one that they should worry about. They targeted him early, they weakened him, and after that you saw that Duzzle did not have any power throughout the game.
Yep. But I just want to say again that also he really did impress me, man.
Yep, he did. He still like 370 all flashing.
Like also if he played with, for example, Cazador, like also I think he would hold his own, dude. If you look at,
he could.
yeah.
That was good. It's just he. If I want to critically evaluate him, let's say if he's going to play somebody like Red Bull, Linky, Dave, in that case I would suggest him to not wait so much. There was plenty of moments in the game where he waited for too long, and that could cost him the game. He should finish sooner than the opponent is ready for. Everything else, I think he's good. He's on his way to becoming a standard pro. And same for Kaio. Kaio did well. He just had a very poor start with Lakota. And I don't want to judge him exactly on this game because Lakota is different. It's a completely different kind of play. Not everybody can pull it off. But last game with Inca, he had too many resources in his inventory. And if he tries to utilize those resources, like making scholars, making army, he could have avoided being overpowered by Duzzles.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, and yeah, we got HNZ and Sermon calling Pim the old cat of this game. Do you agree?
Yeah, in this case, this is quite. Yeah, I agree with that. He gets the old cat seal of approval.
Yeah, old cat seal given. Yeah,
Yeah,
but only for the last game, because last game he did get, like, Dozens was getting doubled initially, and there was no help from Mr. Pimp Masterplex. He did come in later, but that was too late already.
but yeah, in all the
I
three
think we should
games.
redefine old cat as also the player who does not keep his enemy in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like the problem is, first of all, he's not pushing, and secondly, of course, it allows your his opponent to just go away from his position. Like he's not worried about losing anything, so he knows like he has a free card. Just use forced march and help your teammate get back, and before you know it, the game is in your favor.
And that was an epic game. Um, some uh, some mistakes, of course, but I think these were very closely matched teams.
They were, they were certainly. I mean, the score reveals that. How long the matches went on reveals that as well.
Yeah, 1-2, and this was a long game. So initially, we had thought that we would be casting two games today: the AS Underground versus Lat 4, and then Lat 3 versus AL2. But this took us a long time. I maybe 2 hours. This is or more than 2 hours for this one.
Yeah, it is all. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's starting, and yeah, we got lives. So so we are going to postpone the Lat 3 versus AL2 tomorrow. If you guys have not subscribed to Prolaz's channel, please go and check his channel out. He posts Rise of Nation content. I should have his link in my description. Yes, my this video's description has his link. Please check it out. We are going to be completing Group 3 tomorrow. We got tons of games queued up, and I want to thank everybody who's participating in King of Sahara, because everybody has been punctual so far. There was not even a single day when we felt like, oh, we don't have games to cast. We definitely have a lot of games to cast, and it's enjoyable for both us, and I hope it's enjoyable for the viewers as well.
Yeah, so the effort is actually the players are also putting in some effort, which is lovely to see.
It is lovely. I'm going to quickly update the scorecard so we can show it to anybody who just joined.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got Lat 4 winning, and
Thanks, Ian.
you guys keep supporting us. We really like all kind of support. Um,
All kinds of support. All
advancing to the next stage, and they will be playing against the winner of Lat 3 and or AL2, whoever wins that matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we sign off, if there's anything else, oh yeah, these are error sounds. I see you can hear those. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.